start us off?
Pip pip, it's your boy James. And Denny?
Cheerio, it's Denny.
Episode 480.
Yeah. Here we are. I'm wearing Lindsay Tartan to honor a loved one who is no longer with us. So this is going to go to my uncle. So we're drinking tea for you, Scott. My Uncle Scott would never have wanted to drink this tea. I don't think that my Uncle Scott would have passed a mom test for almost anything. Very particular man.
Okay.
Yeah, very much so. Very polite. No thank you. Offer him basically anything. Ooh, smoky. Oh.
So the Uncle Scott test would have been like 0 out of 800 teas that we brought out here would have passed.
100%, yeah.
Okay.
Is it Lipton Arnold Palmer? Diet Lipton Arnold? If it's not that, then he doesn't want it. So anyway, fond memories.
A man that knows what he wants.
Well, what a smell. So it smells like some raw pu'erh to me.
Yeah, so we are doing another blind sample
Cool.
from the Canadian CIA, aka
Oh, no.
SteamedMilk.
Oh my god, watch out.
Who has been holding Denny's cat hostage.
Yeah, let
For the in-between says, the trick is that Denny doesn't care about his cat, and he also doesn't own one. So, no leverage.
what are you gonna
He
do?
just lets the cat die.
My son does like saying meow meow though. That's good.
Okay.
Meow meow. Meow meow.
Is this like some secret code?
He'll get very irreverent about it. Oh, we're just in the animal sounds phase
Okay.
of life, which for me I haven't really left that phase of life.
You never like it. Your internet wine. You're now like 30-something years into it.
Okay, so we know nothing about it?
We know it's a raw pu'erh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Which is not nothing, but it's close to nothing. I think we could have figured that one out. Yeah, what do you got?
So, like, a very noticeable licorice anise thing. Can't tell about the age yet.
Definitely in the earthy vein.
Yeah.
In terms of storage.
Yeah.
Which, can happen relatively fast, all things considered. But,
Fair. Yeah.
I would probably guess at least 15 years.
Yeah, medicinal shop a little bit in there too. The actual color of the leaves themselves quite dark and oxidized at this point. So also a sign there. Looks like it's pretty lightly pressed. Quite a strong aroma.
Yeah. Cheerio.
Cheerio.
Pip,
Pip
pip.
pip pip.
I mean, this show has become like 10% just trying to get us to like spill hot water on ourselves.
It's its own like self-reflected meme thing. I don't know. It's become this terrible Frankenstein's monster. Anyway,
Franken-tea.
This is good. It's sweeter than I expected.
Yeah. It's a nice kind of post-meal.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, this is a light steeping for sure to start.
Yeah. A little bit in that menthol camphor range.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is the sort of profile that, for me at least, is very comfortable, very easy to drink. I don't know if it's like particularly challenging as far as that goes, but I think it's like certainly very enjoyable.
Yeah. Not too roasty, not too nutty, not super floral. Maybe a little bit of that. I'm getting a lot of the medicinal thing, camphor as well.
Yeah.
A little woody. Excuse the sound.
It's Tom Cruise. He's jumping off a plane.
Yeah.
They're making Mission Impossible 8, 9. I don't know. Whatever they're on.
Yeah, it's like 9 before time. There's like 50 of them now.
Oh, hey Tom, have a good time in space. Yeah.
We're on a first name basis with Tom.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. See you, buddy.
You just
Be well. See you down there.
You're just making fun of his height.
Take care, little guy. Pat, pat.
Pip, pip. Are those 3-inch heels?
Oh,
right, Tom?
right. Oh man, Tom Cruise, despite being totally a weirdo for all of his various traits, he does do a great job with the cinema stuff, I must say.
Yeah.
Dedicated. Cheerio.
Cheerio. Here's to Tommy boy.
Here's to Tom. texture on this quite a bit.
It's like a Chinese carpet. Like, kind of getting into those furniture-y, woody notes for sure.
Okay.
I feel like it's more... It does hint at, like, kind of the more earthy tone. I feel like it's not totally earthy. So, more in kind of like your wood.
Yeah.
For me, at least.
Yeah. No, I'm getting hints that are similar to ripe, so which leads me to believe that this is pretty old, but not any of the garden flavor.
Yeah.
Vegetable patch. Excuse me. Yeah, in terms of the age, I'm kind of confused on it.
Yeah.
Do we have a reveal? We'll actually find out what this is.
We do, yeah.
Okay, I'm
so
curious.
We can pull it out maybe in a steeper set.
Yeah, let me think a bit more clearly.
And I did, just for disclosure purposes, I have had these teas before. I have managed to forget what they are exactly, but now that I'm drinking this one definitely stood out amongst the other blind samples that I had. So I'm pretty sure I know which one this is. It stands out just in terms of having, like, compared to the other blind samples we did, which were kind of more in that semi-age. This one's far more of that kind of Hong Kong-y traditional storage route.
It's not the most dynamic tea, which isn't a complaint, but the aroma on the cup smelled like it would be kind of a twisty, turny sort of a tea, and this one's a bit more straightforward. Again, it's not a complaint, not a bad thing.
Sounds like a complaint to me. What do you guys think? Was that a complaint? Comment below. Is Denny being passive-aggressive?
Yeah. Stop whining, Denny. Stop whining.
Well, Denny. I don't know.
I don't know either. Oh, God.
Just wait till your son discovers this channel.
I know. I'm going to just keep it in a cave. He's not going to have the internet. Yeah, this is like... man. Okay, so I'm going to say...
Yeah, I actually don't remember
15
the
years
age.
old.
15, okay.
Yeah. It does taste like it's been aged in a human environment to me. Not that it's funky, but it tastes old.
Yeah.
Region.
Oh, yeah. That's a hard one. To be honest, I don't even know. Yeah. I don't think it's Iwu, but, I almost rarely associate this flavor profile, even though Iwu can get this flavor profile, sort of.
Yeah.
But
it's got that saccharine sweet flavor to it, but I don't think it translates.
And it's also not super punchy either.
Right.
It's kind of nondescript as far as, like, regional characteristics, so honestly, no freaking idea.
Yeah.
As far as that goes.
Yeah.
Okay. Shall we have this and then we'll do the reveal?
Yeah, let's do it.
Cool. Mom test?
I don't know.
Probably not, right?
I don't think so. That sort of medicinal camphor flavor is a little bit odd for most people, I think.
Yeah. The mom that wants to also drink the garden.
Right.
Although it's not full garden, but it does hint at that. Ultralight?
I think so, actually.
Okay.
Yeah. Nothing's felt too astringent in any way in these.
And it, interesting enough, looks like pretty decent
Fluffy.
quality leaves and like pretty whole.
Yep, totally. Big, nice, big, chunky leaves. So.
Yeah.
All right, spill the deets.
Let's see what it is.
Yunnan?
What?
Like just in general Yunnan, maybe?
Yeah, that's probably right. Okay, it is a 2003, so that is 20 years old.
Okay.
Manzhuang Green. So Manzhuang is actually, some people will call it as like kind of greater Yiwu area. So it's actually not far from Yiwu. So that's interesting. I don't think I would have guessed that. I think it's very difficult to figure out flavor like a regional profile through these kind of just like storage characteristics. And whatnot.
I could maybe now it makes sense because there's not a lot of, as you sort of mentioned, sharpness or bite to this at all. So those flavors could have been aged away, or in this case, maybe they never were really there to begin with as much. But the base material for this had to be a bit more punchy than a typical young Yiwu, because those just don't I don't know, this tastes really different. So
Yeah. I would probably agree. And I mean, 2003, it's a different era of pu'erh, really. So, yeah, really interesting to try. It's from Sun Sing Tea as well, which is a Hong Kong-based vendor. So, we're right about that. And the price was 3,700 Hong Kong dollars. So, when I was there last, it was divided by 8 or so. So that would be a little over $400 for a cake. So, not a cheap cake by any means.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a tasty one. I do enjoy this tea. I think for me at least, this would be like a nice, very regular tea. I don't think I'd be willing to spend that amount of money on the tea.
Yeah.
But it is tasty nonetheless.
Yeah, I agree. I think that I would expect something a little bit more dynamic potentially, or a bit more. I don't want to say this isn't interesting, but a bit different compared to what we had here.
Yeah.
Still really tasty though, certainly. Thanks, SteamedMilk.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Thank you, SteamedMilk, and no thank you to Tom out there for creating all that noise.
Damn it, Tom. We talked about this. We talked about this little guy. Come on. Subscribe, do all the stuff, do the things, click the buttons. Go.
Not my Jack Reacher.
What? That's right.
Yeah.
He
was Jack Reacher.
He was Jack Reacher.
Which doesn't make sense. Jack Reacher should be...
He's supposed to be tall.
Like 6'5".
Yeah.
Anyways, we'll see y'all next time.
Until then.
Cheers.